Welcome. In this video, you're about to learn some interesting things you may have never heard of before. So grab some tea, buckle up, and let's have a go. People aged 60 years and older make up 12.3% of the global population. With advances in healthcare and longevity, that number is expected to reach 22% by 2050. Cats have an extra organ that allows them to taste scents in the air, which is why your cat stares at you with her mouth open from time to time. Nothing to worry about. Pound cake got its name from its recipe. The early recipes of pound cake called for 1 pound of butter, 1 pound of eggs, and 1 pound of sugar. That's a big cake. For every advertisement for an Apple iPhone, the time will be set as 9:41. This is the time that Steve Jobs announced the very first iPhone back in 2007. Marie Curie was the first person ever to win 2 Nobel Prizes, one for physics in 1903 and the other for chemistry in 1911 for her work on radioactivity. 1 in 4 hazelnuts ends up in Nutella. That's right, Nutella spread is so popular that it's estimated that 25% of all hazelnuts end up in a jar. Some universities are trying to grow them in labs to negate global shortages.
Are you a dog lover like I am? Have you ever wondered why a dog sometimes tilts its head when you speak to it? They do this primarily for better understanding. In other words, dogs tilt their heads to pinpoint the source of sound, pick up familiar words, and interpret tones of voices. Some theories suggest that tilting their head also allows dogs to get a better view of facial expressions. Either way, I can never hold back a big smile whenever they do it. After their completion, around 2500 BC, the Great Giza Pyramids in Egypt were originally covered in a smooth layer of white limestone, creating a shimmering effect under the sun. The limestone blocks were quarried from hills and cliffs along the Nile River, and the blocks were transported by river barge and then dragged up ramps to the construction site where they were carefully cut and fitted to each pyramid's symmetry. Over time, the limestone casings have been stripped away by earthquakes, theft, and building projects. Only a few remain in place at the base of the Great Pyramid for the pharaoh Khufu. Austrian composer Franz Joseph Haydn, also known as the father of the symphony, died in 1809 and was buried. In 1820, the Duke of Cambridge persuaded the Prince of Eisenstadt to exhume Haydn's body. To the grave digger's surprise, the body was found without its head, with an obvious replacement skull put in its place. Haydn's skull, stolen by thieves for purposes of study, was missing for 145 years before it was reunited with Haydn's body in 1954. How's that for creepy? And by the way, the replacement skull was never removed. That means there are now 2 skulls in Haydn's tomb. I guess, as the saying goes, 2 heads are better than 1. Are you a butterfly lover? The Queen Alexandra's birdwing is the largest butterfly in the world. The females have a wingspan of up to 28 centimeters or 11 inches and are dark brown with cream patches. Male birdwings are considerably smaller and are bright green. These incredibly large butterflies can be found living in the rainforests of the Oro province in eastern Papua New Guinea. Would you be surprised to learn that Thomas Edison, the inventor of our modern-day light bulb, was afraid of the dark? In fact, he reportedly slept with the light on for his entire life after producing his invention. It's been said that emotions, especially fear, is a natural instinct that can be irrational, even in rational people. How times have changed. In our present day and age, it's been estimated that over 90% of the world's currency is digital, meaning the majority of financial transactions are made electronically. Between credit cards, debit cards, online purchases, and cryptocurrency, only a small percentage of global currency nowadays is physical cash. Surprised? Yeah, thought not. Pretty interesting, right? Thought so. Take a minute and comment your thoughts or which fact you liked best, would you? See you in the next video.